Good Wednesday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting with ag meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather streaming channel. Chris, it's kind of crazy just thinking about the next few days, and we're going to see a temperature swing in some cases, over 70 degrees between now and when we get in the first part of next week.
Yeah, Joe, that is something that we really need to kind of think deep on. And, we've had a winter here that's been completely dry. We haven't had any winter. It's been above normal temperatures. And then all of a sudden we have 2 weeks of winter right after that groundhog predicted it. And now we're setting records. And this morning's record temperatures are beating records that are almost over 100 years old. They go all the way back to early 1900s. And we had some in the 50s, some cold temperatures, and it's beating those records. So we're setting at anywhere from -5 in McCook to -12 in Colby, -8 out there in Burlington, -8 in Hill City, and -9 here in Atwood. And our records are in that 0 to -4 range. So daytime highs are going to struggle to be above 0. That's going to break records. Tomorrow morning's temperatures are going to be very similar to this, and those are going to break records, and they're all those old records that have been in place. And then, like you said, starting Friday, we'll have this extreme cold warning in place all the way through Thursday morning. Friday, we'll struggle to even get into the 20s as that cold air gets slow to push out of here, but it will get pushed out. And then Friday night, we start to see the south winds increase and really start to warm us up for a weekend where we're all the way back into the 50s. And we're going to on Saturday, and then we're talking 60 to 70 degree temperatures for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Again, that swing of almost 90 degrees that you were talking about. So we got a northwest breeze this morning. We still got a few at 5 to 15 miles per hour. We still got a few flurries out there in our monitors, particularly in Oberlin, Norton. We can expect those through the morning for a few hours. There are also some out there in Colorado as well. And then that's going to add maybe a dusting or a little bit more to the snow total that happened through the night, where we got anywhere from a ½ inch to an inch on top of what's already out there. Thus, the roads are already snow-packed and slick, so we need to take precautions here this morning. They're open, but definitely take precautions because they're going to be slick. Like we said, the temperatures are going to struggle to get above 0 this afternoon, may not. And then tonight's lows, again, will be in that 5 to 10 below. Tomorrow's highs will then struggle to go 10 to 15 degrees with cloudy skies. And then we also got another shot of snow Thursday night into Friday morning. Right now, computers are showing this light, fluffy stuff. Could see another 1 to 2 inches of snow there to start the morning on Friday. That's kind of new to the forecast. And then, like we said, once we get to Friday night and the weekend, things are drastically going to change in a much positive direction, and our spirits hopefully will be lifted over the weekend.
Chris, we mentioned temperatures warming into the 60s and 70s first part of next week. Is that going to possibly break some records for daytime highs?
Joe, I haven't even looked at there. I'm going to say that's probably going to be close, that 70. I know we had some record temperatures prior to this cold spell that was reaching up there to that 60, lower 60 range. So usually with the sun warming up, you gain a degree or so a day here. So they could be near something that we can think about. But right now we've got record cold for sure. Looking beyond, next week, it does look like we'll have a warmer, drier period through the first weekend of March. But after that, computer models are showing another shot of Arctic air and snow potential that 3rd, 4th, and 5th part of March. So we're going to see, we saw it last winter, these fluctuations from cold and warm. We'd have record warm, then cold, and then we'd have those blizzard warnings. It looks like, we're continuing that same pattern, from winter to winter, getting hard to predict. And again, that probably has to do with something, bigger on the pattern side.
Okay, once again, that's ag meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather streaming channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.